Hello, I'm Ira Thor, Senior Director of University of Communications at New Jersey City University and a member of the COSIDA Academic All-America Committee. And today we're proud to be joined by junior forward Aliyah Boston from St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, and the nationally #1 ranked South Carolina Gamecocks. For the second year in a row, she is your 2022 COSIDA NCAA Division I Women's Basketball Academic All-America Team Member of the Year. It's not every day that perhaps the best all-around player on the court in the nation is also the best scholar athlete in America, but Aliyah now has the accolades to prove it twice, and she's only a junior. Little resume review. Aliyah owns a tremendous 3.738 GPA studying mass communications, amassing a remarkable academic All-America Hall of Fame worthy resume. 2022 SEC Player of the Year. Aliyah is also a 3-time SEC Defensive Player of the Year, a back-to-back the Athletic National Player of the Year, and now is one of 4 national finalists for the Naismith Women's Defensive Player of the Year. It's the second time in as many seasons that she is a finalist. So we talked about your resume. It's so impressive. A heartfelt congratulations to you. And in a great year of college basketball around the country, this is indeed an elite honor to win the award once. You've now won it twice. Tell us about your reaction when you learned that you won the award for the second straight year of the more than 5,000 women who play Division I college basketball in this country.
I mean, I was really excited. I was like, what? That was kind of my thought process. I was like, what? I won it? Okay. I mean, I'm just really excited. It means a lot just because academics have been like a priority since I started even playing basketball, just because my mom always said books before ball. And that's what we kind of live by, making sure that my sister and I always had our schoolwork in order, making sure we're just getting our A's and being able to continue to play. So I'm just really excited.
You certainly have gotten a lot of A's to win this award. And what's notable is you're the first player in South Carolina women's basketball history to be a first-team Academic All-America or Academic All-America of the Year. You're only the second ever Academic All-American of the Year in any sport in South Carolina's history. And now, with this honor, you are the first athlete in any sport in the institution's history to win the award twice. To be the first, to leave yet another meaningful legacy, what does this mean to you personally?
It means a lot. I think it also just goes to show for people who are in this position that academics is important, and it's not just about playing your sport when you get to college, no matter what sport it is. I think it's just great to know that you need to make sure that that's a priority, because you need a fallback plan. Once you're done with sports, you got to make sure that you're able to go out into the real world and be able to do things.
Now, we talked about your on-the-court awards in our introduction. So many meaningful honors and probably a lot more to come just this year. You're marching up the Gamecock record books. You've set a new SEC record for consecutive double-doubles. You've averaged 16.8 points, 12.0 rebounds per game this year. And as many have talked about, your communication, your ability to defend beyond the paint have really helped the Gamecocks excel. They lead the country in opponent fielding percentage, field goal percentage, and ranked 4th in the country in scoring defense. Of all this, individually, what are you most proud of that you've accomplished on the court so far?
I'm just proud of everything, honestly. I just thank God for it, but I'm just proud of how well our team have done and how far we're just doing and how far we're going. And so nothing too specific. I'm just really excited for us.
Well, March Madness is kicking off this week. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Dawn Staley's squad has high hopes of winning a second national title since 2017. And what's really cool is South Carolina just became the first women's basketball team since the 2017-18 season to run the table, being ranked #1 for the entire regular season. What's your reaction to that team accomplishment?
That's amazing. It really is. It really is amazing. And so we just keep that focus going into March Madness, because like you said, it's exciting. This is what everybody works for, to be the final team standing. And so that's what we're ready to do.
Now, you guys have as good of a chance as anybody. South Carolina enters this week's NCAA tournament as the #1 overall seed, the top seed in the Greensboro region. What's the vibe around this team this week as you prepare for, as we called it, the most wonderful time of the year, March Madness, knowing what you have the opportunity to accomplish?
preparing for March Madness, I mean, everybody's locked in. We just had a great practice, high energy. We're making sure that we pay attention to the small details because, the margin of error is very slim, and coach reminds us of that. And so we've just been focused on making sure we're paying attention to every little thing.
All right, I have a non-basketball question for you. I understand you love Crocs. You have a
Oh, yes.
whole rainbow
Oh,
collection of colors of Crocs, and I'm a proud girl dad. I have 2 daughters who are also obsessed with Crocs. So tell us, when did you begin loving Crocs, and tell us a little bit about your collection?
I started loving Crocs, I think, freshman year of college. I came in and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go on the website, like let's just see what I got. And I'm looking and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna buy one. And then all of a sudden I was like, okay, I'm just gonna buy one more. And then I was like, that's all the gifts I wanted. I was like, you could just give me a pair of Crocs because they're just so comfy and you can wear them anywhere. And people usually start out in the house, but I mean, I'll wear Crocs as an outfit. Like I'll make sure I put the shoes on that match with the shirt. And I have a whole lot. Like I have the regular Crocs, and then I have the Crocs with the fur inside, and then I have the Crocs slides with the fur inside, and it's just a whole thing. And it's my favorite thing ever. I put them on right after practice, right before practice.
Now, if Crocs could ever come up with a game shoe, you would be the first.
I mean, I'm there. Lace it up.
So now you're a 2-time Division I Academic All-America of the Year. It's rare to win this award twice. What advice can you give to other student athletes on balancing excellence in both athletics and academics?
Yeah, some advice that I would give other student athletes would just make sure that you're prioritizing and not procrastinating, because procrastination can be very easy. I mean, you get out of class, you're like, oh, I'll just do this later. Let me go practice and I'll come back, take a nap, hang out with my friends. And all of a sudden, all your assignments are building up. If you can just do something every day for a class, it's going to make it very easy. And then you're going to be able to understand everything for your test. And then you make A's and then everybody's happy.
That's great advice for sure. And finally, this is the chance for you to thank those who helped you reach this national distinction. Who would you like to thank in your life?
I'd like to thank both my parents, my sister, my aunt, all the coaches, and all the academic staff that we have here in South Carolina, because they've all helped me a lot, and they've just been motivating me every single day.
Well, they certainly have motivated you to a great award. Thank you, Aliyah. It's been wonderful speaking with you today, and we wish you and the Gamecocks best of luck in the coming days and weeks in your quest for a national title. Congratulations once again on being selected as the 2022 COSIDA NCAA Division I Women's Basketball Academic All-America of the Year. Perhaps we'll talk to you again in 2023 when you have a chance for a three-peat. Congratulations.
Thank you.